Hi, it's Roni, and welcome to my channel. And for the Love of Scrapbooking International Scrapbooking Day YouTube Hop. Yeah, a bunch of us got together and we all are going to document something about scrapbooking. I'm going to scrap those two pictures of my granddaughters, and they are scrapbooking. I'm going to use those dies, their girlfriend sentiments, then the kitchen one, and I'm just going to use a scale upside down. The doilies from Echo Park, and of course my obsession. And another alphabet that I forgot to pull out. The papers I'm using is Echo Park Crafting, the Love of Crafting. Maybe that's it. It's something like that. I don't have a whole lot of it left. I still have a couple of full pieces of paper, but I thought I'd use some scraps on here. This is a border, and it says, "Isn't it lovely?" And I had a plan, and it was to fussy cut those flowers on that strip before I put it down, and just have the end of it some way and cover up with the photos. I forgot, so I don't have them, but I will have fussy cut flowers in here. I'm using that border punch, and that's the only paper that isn't from this collection. I believe it was Eclectic. Lori Whitlock's Eclectic, I think that's what it was from. It was a scrap, and I think it's about the only thing left of it, except the stickers. I always have stickers left over. I went ahead and cutting out my dies, and while I was at it, I went ahead and did the fussy cutting. Pictures on just plain white cardstock, and the one for Charlie, it had an empty space over to her left, but really I had to have the whole thing of Reagan because I either cut her out or her layout out one, and I decided I wanted both of those things in, so I covered up part of Charlie's. And I'm assuming this is a doily. It's Echo Park, and I don't think I've ever looked at the name of it, but I've called it a doily anyway. And I've been calling it an eyelet doily. I don't know if that's what it is or not, but that's what I've been calling it. And I cut almost a full one out of the big one, and I did cut the full one out of the small one, thinking I might use the other half somewhere, but I didn't. And I'm looking at my stickers. I didn't end up using any of those that I didn't fussy cut the big white area around them out. And I'm only going to use one of the dies from the girlfriend sentiments, and I'm going to use the You Totally Got This. I thought about using both, but I really couldn't figure out where to put the other one, so it didn't go on there. And those are by Diamond Press. And here's my scale. I am putting it upside down because I'm going to use it as a vase. I had a few jars that are die cuts, but they were all so big, and I'm going to put, well, it's a pencil, a brush, and I think they called them quill pens. It's been so long. I haven't known it. No, I haven't used any in a long time. But I'm also going to put a spoon in there just to have something different in there too. And it was kind of on the short side. So I'm going to cut the handle a little bit behind the part that you can't see. But I put vellum over the holes. That hole, the big hole, I think the bottom hole is just empty. But the top hole, it's got a scale to go there so that you can weigh things on it. But it is flipped over the other way when you do that. But I am just going to put the vellum behind it and make it kind of like a vase. And I did, instead of me inking my vellum and using white, I had some light blue, kind of an aqua color. So I went ahead and used it behind the scale. And yeah, that's where I cut the spoon in two, but it's such little tiny short pieces that are actually glued on that I am gluing an extra piece back there just to help hold it on. I didn't want it to fall down or something later, so I wanted to make sure it stayed down. And that camera was on the sticker sheet, and it is kind of big, but I like it. And since we are scrapbooking here, I am too. I just didn't take a picture of me. But I am sharing my love of scrapbooking. And my title's going to be Sharing the Love of Scrapbooking. Even though, like I said, I don't have my picture there. I rarely have a picture. I was looking through things to see what I could find, and I thought you would think I'd have a picture of me scrapbooking with the girls because I could hand them the camera, but I guess I never thought of doing it. But they have scrapbooked a lot, especially Charlie. I remember the first time I bought stuff for me to scrapbook after I'd gone to my friend's house and seen her awesome scrapbooks. And I stayed up all night. Well, Charlie stayed up all night before scrapbooking. And I generally give them pictures and then they scrapbook. And they do have their own cart with stuff on it. And I didn't give her no pictures, but I had gone to bed because I was working a lot of overtime. And I got up and she had like 4 or 5 pages done with no pictures. But I made sure she got some. But I'm also kind of sure that she stayed up later than she was supposed to. There was a pair of scissors on the sticker sheet. Well, actually, I think there were 2 pair. But I got the 1 pair and I am putting a flower in one of them and having it cut there. And I do have a die that has scissors, but they're like huge. It was Maggie Holmes die set. I mean, they're pretty good sized scissors, and I wanted something smaller. So I used the ones from the sticker sheet. And the fun was on the summer Echo Park one, and it had like 5 words on it, but I used the fun. And I did cut it out in 2 colors, but I decided to use this color. And I think I'm getting pretty close to being done. I didn't put any sequins on here or anything like that, and no enamel dots either, because the top part has so many little tiny dots that I decided that it did not need any more dots or circles on this layout. And oh yeah, once I put that, I can totally make that on there. It's going to be done. But make sure you check out the links down there below. It'll be all the other people that are in the hop and loads and loads of inspiration. Not that y'all won't have loads and loads to do. I mean, if you have never attended an International Scrapbook Day on Facebook, blogs, online stores, you name it, everybody's doing something. So you will have plenty to do and check out and make layouts for. Be challenges everywhere. So you ought to get loads done. I plan on it. But yeah, this is my layout. And there's my faux vase for my spoon and the other stuff. And that is the girlfriend sentiments. And there's quite a few in there, but it's by Diamond Press. And there's my doily with the fun and the scissors, which is a sticker. But yeah, be sure to check out everybody down there below and get loads of inspiration. And if you leave a comment, I'll get back with you. And if you like the video and hit a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, I'd love to have you subscribe. And those of you already are, thank you so much. But have a happy scrappy week and International Scrapbook Day. Bye.